Hello and welcome to my channel Crafting with Shuttermonkey. Today I'm going to show you how to do a 2-needle cast on double pointed needles for toe-up socks. So you take a long tail of yarn and you pop it between your two double pointed needles so that the long tail is hanging down the centre of your two needles and your working yarn is at the back. Twist these yarns around at the back and then with the long tail of yarn wrap it around your index finger, and the working yarn wrap that around your thumb and then hold both ends in between your fingers under here like that. And if you spread out your index finger and your thumb, you're ready to start wrapping the stitches onto your needles. So with the yarn around your index finger, wrap that around the bottom needle, and with the yarn on your thumb, wrap that around the top needle, and you're always wrapping from the bottom towards the top. So your index finger, you'll wrap the yarn around the bottom needle into the centre, and your thumb, you will wrap from the centre towards the top. And you just keep wrapping in this way until you have the required number of stitches on your needles. I'm casting on a medium-sized sock, so I'm going to cast on 20 stitches, which is 10 stitches on each needle. I've now got 10 stitches on each needle, and now I'm going to turn my needles 180 degrees. I'm going to twist this yarn at the back, and then using my working yarn, I'm going to knit along the stitches on this top needle. I'm just going to slide this bottom needle out the way so my stitches don't fall off while I'm working. And now I'm going to work along these stitches, and I'm just going to carry on working along until I've knit all 10 stitches on this top needle. And once you've finished knitting all those stitches along the top needle, you're going to rotate your work 180 degrees again, and you will start working along the 10 stitches on the second needle. And you just start knitting along these stitches again, but this time you're only going to knit half of them, so that's the first 5 stitches. And then you take your fourth DPN and you'll knit those final 5 stitches. And once you finish this first round, you will turn your work 180 degrees again. You're now ready to start working your toe increases, and all the details for your increases will be in your pattern. I've got a little phrase that might help you to remember which direction you pick up your ladder in. So for a make one left, you pick the ladder up from the front and then you knit into the back. And for a make one right, you pick the ladder up from the back and then you knit into the front. So you're either going to make one left or make one right, and if you just remember, I'll be right back, I left the front door open, that will help you remember what direction to pick that ladder up in. That's not a phrase that I come up with on my own. I learned that from Stephen West. He taught us that when he came to teach a workshop in Glasgow. So if you just remember, I'll be right back, that helps you remember that when it's a make one right, you pick it up from the back. I left the front door open, that reminds you when you do make one left that you pick it up from the front. Now that I've finished my first round of increases, I'm just going to show you how this is looking. I'll just move this yarn out the way, and if I fold my needles over together, you can see that the toe is already starting to take shape after only one round of increases. And that is how you do a 2-needle cast on. Thanks for watching.